What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Fallen Tide TV. My name is Nate, and today is the 4th of July. So happy Independence Day to everybody out there. To me, this is the most important and significant day in the history of our great nation. It's the birth of the greatest nation in the world. So I'm very happy. Love 4th of July. It's one of my favorite holidays. And shout out to everybody in England. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day at work today. As for me, I'm going to be going down here, put this boat in the water and try to catch some catfish. And if I'm lucky enough to do that, I'll be taking them home and making me a catfish courtbouillon. So, yeah, guys, going to be putting this boat in the water here shortly, and going to be fishing on the bottom around a bunch of structure over here. They got a bridge and a bunch of pilings and stuff that I'm going to be fishing around, and it's a major pass that connects two major lakes down here in Louisiana, and it usually has a lot of fish coming through there. It's a significant location for them, and yeah, hopefully we have some success, you guys. So I will see you guys on the water, and I'll show you guys the setup and everything once we get set up. So y'all come along. All right, you guys, I'm out here tied up to this piling right here. I got this bridge behind me, but it looks like a lot of structure, as you can see. Yeah. The only thing I forgot today, guys, is my net. So if I do catch a really big one, I'm gonna have to get him in the boat via creativity. So the only thing I'm a little bit worried about, the water right here is rolling through here right now. This water's rolling really good. So, which is a good thing. Moving water is a good thing whenever you're fishing. So, yeah, I'm excited. About to get my rig in the water here. I'm about to show y'all the setup. So I went with this rig here. That's a double tight line rig. And I put a set of balls on the bottom of it here because I didn't have a big enough weight. But this ought to do. Put a couple of shrimp on there and call it a day. All right, y'all, got a couple of shrimp on there. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna drop that baby down right here till it hits the bottom. That's the only kind of weight that I got, y'all, so I gotta improvise a little bit and tie a loop on it. That way I can add it to this, because this is not enough weight, y'all. Not enough weight. All right, that'll have to do it right there, y'all. If that ain't enough weight, I don't know what to do. We on bottom, y'all. Oh, I'm hung up. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? I can't fish right there. Man, hung up already, y'all. So I kind of moved off the bridge a little bit because I kept on getting hung up. I don't know, they must have a lot of snags down there, but I'm gonna be back at it. I done popped my line twice fishing around them pilings. So as much as they're in there, they might be really out here because the currents are rolling this away, and them fish might just be kind of staging all up in here, waiting for bait fish to come through there. So we're gonna find out. All right, so I tried a couple of things. I think the only thing that I haven't tried yet is the fish form real deep. So they could be that they just completely moved away from their spawning behaviors, and they moved down to deeper water with this hot weather. And so I'm going to deep water, and at least as deep as I can get with this anchor. And yeah, I'm gonna give him a shot at deep water out here. Going out in the middle of the channel, and I'll drop a shrimp down there and see if they're stacked up down there. I know this channel is deep, so I went ahead and tied my anchor line to my bow rope. See if we got bottom. Still no bottom. That's insane. That's a lot of rope, y'all. Well, good thing is that I'm gonna look for a drop off. I don't know how much further I got to go. I ain't got a depth finder. I do have another rope though. I had no idea that this was that deep. But that's cool though, it's good to know. I know where fish are going to take refuge, I'll tell you that much. See if I hit bottom right here. Oh, there's bottom. There's the bottom right there. Feel a little bit better about this. I'm maneuvering again, y'all. I want to get right on the edge of this drop off. I want to get right on the edge. So I'm going to get to where I can get as deep as I can with the anchor that I got. Did I hit bottom? No. All right, so I'm on the edge of it right now. So I should feel it when it hits. Yeah, I'm on bottom right here. That's good. That'll work. Right on the edge of it, y'all. That sucker drops off fast too. So right there, it's deep. Night crawlers have always been tried and true to me. I've always had good success fishing with night crawlers, the catfish. So that's what I'm about to switch to here. I like the shrimp just because I'm in close proximity here to Lake Pontchartrain, and you know, it's kind of more of a brackish area. So I went to try the shrimp, but man, this is what I'm used to right here. And so hopefully it works like it does where I'm from. It's not where I'm from, but it's around where I live now. So if I could ever figure this place out, I'd have me a catfishing spot close to home, but I ain't put in enough time here yet. I think he came off. Sure wasn't nibbling on it though. So this right here is the hook that I had on there before. It's a nice hook, I like them. It kind of curves back to itself a little bit. It's got sort of a circle hook design, but not quite a true traditional circle hook. I think a bigger catfish should probably do real good with this hook, and that's kind of why I got it. It's a heavy duty hook. But I'm gonna switch to these guys here, a little bit smaller. And I think it'll be a little bit easier for those smaller catfish to get themselves hooked on. We're gonna give it a shot. That's fancy right there. Night crawler and shrimp. I don't know. Let's see what they like, y'all. Let's see if they like it. A little surf and turf for them, you know. Oh, there he goes. Got him that time. Hey, all right. All right. Got one in the boat, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Right next to the boat, too. Nice little catfish, y'all. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for right there, y'all. Had to work for him, but I'm one step closer to my Court-Bouillon. Let's go. Back to the old shrimp and nightcrawler combo. If it worked once, it'll work again. Give him the old surf and turf. You gonna hit it already? I just hit the water. You know, started a frenzy now? Come on now. Just hit the water. Got me one. Don't feel very big. A little small one. It's alright. See me? I like the small fish, me. I mean, if it's much smaller than that, I won't keep them, but I usually keep a couple of these. Look at him, y'all. He's small, but he'll eat. Like I say, y'all, we fishing for food today. But they do like the night crawlers. I'm noticing that. They seem to like the night crawlers more than the shrimp. Dang, that was a good hit. All right. Oh, he came off. Try that again. There we go. Got him that time. Another little one. All right. The best eating kind right there, y'all. For the night crawler, I just put a shrimp and a night crawler on. I put a shrimp on one hook, night crawler on the other. He bit the night crawler. Look, y'all, I had the night crawler on that one. I had that shrimp sitting there on that. Like that, he ain't even touched the shrimp. So there we go. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. To me, that's the perfect eating size catfish. You know, this and maybe between this and like 2 pounds is what I like. This is probably the smallest as far as, like, you know, the best size catfish. This is probably what I would consider to be about the smallest, because you get just enough meat on it, and they're delicious, and they're very crispy because they're thin. So whenever you fry them, it's real nice. Of course, I won't be frying them today, but when you do, it's very nice. Yes, indeed, y'all. There we go. That's a good one. There we go. That's a good one. Perfect catfish right there, y'all. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Check him out, y'all. There y'all go. Check him out, y'all. Perfect little catfish. What's
that? 5 catfish. So I probably got enough now. Keep fishing, try to catch a couple more. I think they moved down just a little bit. I don't think they moved all the way out to the middle. I was kind of like back there where you, I don't know if y'all can see that foam line back there. I was fishing back there, so I moved out just a little bit more. I tried to cast out here. They weren't out there. I casted kind of back to where I was, and I just caught that fish. So my guess is they just stepped down. There he goes, biting right now. Yeah, they just stepped down a little bit. They didn't fully commit to the deep water. They kind of staging in between. There he goes. That's a nice one. Yeah, buddy. See, that's about the 2-pound catfish I was talking about right there. See, that's like the maximum for me as far as like my favorite catfish. I mean, all catfish are good, don't get me wrong. Even the big ones are good. For me, it's the smaller, the thinner piece of meat that I like the most. I like whenever I fry my catfish, I like them to be a little bit crispy. And so I like a thinner catfish fillet. But I mean, just a perfect fish right here, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fish. Don't get no better than that, y'all. It don't take much more than this to make this little white boy happy. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. We figured them out. We figured them out, y'all. Leave this video a thumbs up, y'all. That took a lot of moving around and fighting the waves and fighting the current up there, and I got snagged 4 or 5 times at the pop my line. I'm literally down to my last 2 weights. So if this thing pops off, it's done. I'm done for the day. I have no more weights. I can't fish no more. So so y'all leave this video a thumbs up, y'all. There we go. Oh, another good one. I think we on to something, y'all. I think we in them now. You could take the boy out of the salmons, but you can't take the salmons out the boy. I'm gonna find them catfish. You better believe that. Probably a rope or something. I can pull it up. I just can't keep it up. About this. Yeah, nothing I can do about that, y'all. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Well, that's enough to do what I want to do with it, y'all. I don't think I'm going to sit here and try to be greedy. I'm gonna try to get back to the house at a good time and get the ingredients that I need from the store and get to cooking, y'all. So I'll see y'all at the house. back to the house. Just want to get all of my ingredients for the dish. I'm gonna lay it out and show you all everything going in there and the whole entire process, guys. Right now, I got a little girl that wants to see me. Hey! What are you doing?
And they love me.
Want to see the fish?
Yeah.
All right, come on inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, open it up.
Oh. You call fish, Daddy?
Yep.
I'll hold it.
No, you ain't gonna hold it. That's what kind of fish is that? What kind of fish got the whiskers on it?
Go.
What kind of fish is that?
They're the big fish.
Is that a catfish?
Catfish, yeah.
Yeah.
You call cat.
Let's have a look at today's bounty. 7 catfish. I'm not mad at that at all, y'all. I mean, everything that I learned about this place, I learned it today. It's not a place I'm familiar with. I do know that it has catfish. I talked to enough people that fish the area to know that. But me personally, that's I think the second time I've ever went out there and fished for catfish on a riding reel. Last time I think I only caught like 3 catfish, and I fished under the bridge. Like, I found a spot where I wasn't getting tangled up, and this was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago maybe. This was before I had my channel. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a learning curve, you know. You get to a new area that you're not really familiar with, and you're just trying to put everything that you know about catfish and try to apply it to a place that you don't fish. I felt like I learned a little bit today. They kind of were right there on that little drop off, and that was kind of eye-opening to me. I think I have a little bit more confidence going back out there and fish again, so that's a good thing. The place is a lot closer to home than most places that I go fish, and I love catching catfish, y'all. But with that being said, y'all, I'm about to clean these fish. I'm very excited. These catfish are gonna make a great meal, gonna feed my family, and I'm really excited about that. So yeah, y'all, stay tuned. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to give y'all a rundown on all the ingredients that are going in the dish. All right, you guys. This is everything that I went and purchased. So typically speaking, I would actually start with my roux, and I would make my roux from scratch. That's what I do all the time. Today, I'm not gonna be able to do that. We're trying to get to a fireworks show a little bit later today, because you know, America won. But there's nothing wrong with jar roux. I know a lot of people frown upon jar roux, but this Savoie roux, I've used it before, and it's good. It tastes just like a roux that you'd make at your house, and then you jar it and put it up in the fridge, and then later on take it out and reuse it. So there's really nothing wrong with that. I think it's more of like a stigma thing, you know what I mean? Whenever you make your own roux. So I really don't measure anything. So you see all of this that I bought that doesn't necessarily reflect what I'm gonna put in the dish. I don't measure anything. I kind of just, you know, I come up with the ingredients that I want to use, and then after that, I let my soul decide how much I put in it. You know what I mean? I just keep adding until my ancestors say stop. So the first thing I'm going in with is my vegetables here. This is just some chopped up, finely cut vegetables. It's made by Nature Best. I don't know, it was just the local grocery store down the road. It is, give you the exact ingredients. It's on the bottom. So it is onion, celery, bell pepper, green onion, garlic, and dried parsley. So that's what we're going in with. I'm putting the whole thing in there. Pan's already hot, so this shouldn't take too long. All right, y'all, next, I'm going in with all 3 of these seafood stock. And again, this is kind of a layman's version of a catfish courtbouillon. You know, this is not what I would do if I was you know, making this thing from scratch and I had a lot more time to work with. Seafood stock got the whole house smelling like a shrimp, y'all. And look at that sidewise roux. Ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. That's a prettier roux than probably 95% of y'all are gonna make by scratch anyway. All right, y'all. About to add in my roux. A little bit at a time till I get it to the consistency that I like. All right. Let's add a little bit here. We're gonna just keep adding a little bit at a time here, y'all. Not in no kind of hurry. There's no rush with any of this. We just adding a little bit at a time and stirring it in. And I'm just breaking up all that roux, trying to get it all to just meld together. We're almost there. Still got some chunks of roux in there. You just gotta be patient with it and get it all mixed in there. It'll all break down. All right, y'all, I'm gonna add in a tablespoon of garlic here. I love me some garlic. You know, it's not exactly the consistency I'm looking for. I probably should put a little bit more roux in it, but it's fine. It's gonna taste just as good. And I ain't trying to be late to go take my little girl to go see fireworks, so we're gonna roll with this. We're gonna start putting this whole thing together here, y'all. First up, I'm gonna put this whole thing of tomato paste in there. Mix that in there. Next up is 2 cans of fire roasted diced tomatoes. Putting everything in there. And last but not least, a can of Rotel. And this right here is gonna come together so nicely, y'all. Y'all gonna see. Just gonna be beautiful, y'all. We're gonna let this get nice and mixed in together. I got a couple more little things I wanna put in there. You see me, I'm not a big fan of really red dishes, y'all. Like I add tomatoes into stuff sometimes, but like I'm not big on like a bright red sauce piquant, you know? And I like that brown color. So, because I'm sure somebody out there is gonna tell me how bad of a job I'm doing. But y'all got to remember, this is my food, y'all. My food. This is beautiful, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful. It's coming together nicely here. I'm gonna bring that back up to a little boil, y'all. Look at that, y'all. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I wish y'all could smell it. Smell it all coming together.
Give it a little taste test, y'all. Just to see how it's coming together. I'm tasting with my soul here, y'all. Wow. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You get like, right now I've added 0 seasoning, but you still taste with the vegetables done to it. The stock you can taste. You can taste like the texture the roux kind of gave it. And you got that perfect little balance of tomato flavor in there. Not overwhelming. It's not gonna give you heartburn or nothing like that, you know what I mean? So, I love it. This is about my ratio on tomatoes in my dishes right here, y'all. This might be a little more than what I usually put in anything, but you know, when you're making a courtbouillon, you gotta use tomatoes. If you're not using tomatoes, it ain't a courtbouillon. All right, you guys, we're gonna give this dish a little bit of class right now. We're gonna add some cocktail onions to it, just for the heck of it. See if I don't do this and splash myself too bad here. Yeah. Add them one at a time here so I don't do nothing crazy. I'm gonna add a few in here. All right, now I'm gonna add a few of these jalapenos here. Add a little bit of the sauce there too. A little juice that it comes with. Good. So the next thing I'm gonna do here, y'all, I'm gonna bring this back up to a bowl. I'm gonna taste it, and then I'm gonna start adding my seasonings and stuff just to get it the way I want it. After that, put the lid on it and let it simmer for like an hour. All right, y'all, so to start off, I'm gonna go with my 2 favorite seasonings right now. Papa Earl's Hot and Spicy, which I can't believe that the hot and spicy is taking the place of the original for me, because the original was that dang good. And the new Bayou Beast seasoning by my friend Dale Bordelon. Excellent seasoning, y'all. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It's a little bit more herby, I would say, than this. It's more of a spice. This is more of like a herby and salty taste. So I'm kind of gonna use them in a combination today, and we're gonna see how that turns out. I'm gonna taste it as I go, and we're gonna see how it goes. Start off with the Papa Earl's. Add some of that. And we'll go in with that Bayou Beast seasoning there. I love the color of that Bayou Beast seasoning. I don't know if y'all can see that. I love that color. It's a pretty color. We'll see how that tastes. Mix that all up, yeah. Let it come together, and we'll give it a try. And see where we are. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do this little taste test here. It's a little bit too hot. Heat takes away from taste, believe it or not. I don't know if y'all know that. At least it does that way for me. I think that's money. I ain't even gonna touch it. I ain't even gonna try to overdo it. I ain't even gonna try to outdo it. That's money right there, y'all. That's delicious. We're gonna keep it just like that. I'm gonna put the lid on it, and we ain't touching that baby. Got it down to low. Put the lid on, and we'll let that baby sit for like an hour. All right, y'all. Now that the Lauryn Hill concert's up, that baby's a beauty. Shout out Salvoise for making a roux that I didn't have to. So now is the step where we get to add in our wild caught catfish, the catfish that we caught today, guys. I got them all dried out here. Am I in focus or not? I can't even tell if I'm in focus here. So now we get to go in with the catfish that we caught today, guys. I don't really want them to break up and like fall apart and then you just got like a bunch of fish mush all up inside of your pot. I kind of want them to stay together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lay them in there, okay? Really no science to it. We're just laying them down in there. So then I'm just gonna take them and push them down in there. Just like so. They're already starting to cook. It ain't gonna take long, y'all. I'll probably bring it up to a boil for a couple of minutes and then just go ahead and shut them off. Put the lid back on for just a second. Let it come back up to a boil. All right. We're up to a boil here. So it's kind of like frying fish at this point, you know? Just let it simmer in there for a few minutes. It's all gonna kind of float to the top and it'll be done. All right, y'all. Turn the fire off. And I'm just gonna put the lid on it and let it sit. That's all she wrote, y'all. There we go. And you go back with your spoon. Get you some juice. And that is beautiful. Time to eat, y'all. All right. First bite here. Got a little bit of fish, some rice. From field to table, y'all. Nothing better. That is good. Man, that might be one of the best things I ever cooked. I ain't even exaggerating. That's good. All right, y'all. So I had to come outside to do my outro because my little girl's taking a nap. But honestly, seriously, that might be one of the best things I've ever cooked in the kitchen. I'm not even exaggerating. That was delicious. That was phenomenal. That was everything I hoped it would be. I'm about to tear that up. I can't wait to get in there. But I mean, look, these kind of videos gotta be my favorite. I love going out with the intention of gathering a meal for my family to eat. It's something that's primal, something that, you know, it's like we're going back to a whole different time whenever you do that. And I love that. I really do. It feels like it exercises something in me whenever I do that. Not to sound weird or anything, but that's just what it feels like. But anyways, guys, I hope that everybody out there had a wonderful Independence Day. I know I did. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and leave this video a like if you liked it. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.